All right, so let's get this over with. Last week was rough, and all facets of the game we sucked. So round robin, Chargers and Cowboys hit, Lions, Browns, and Green Bay missed. That was a waste of $100. SGP wise, we already talked about that in the last video. We'll leave that one out. We'll not talk about that one. For our money line, Minnesota hit, Detroit hit, Philadelphia hit, Dallas hit, and Green Bay hit. However, the Giants, Baltimore, Detroit, Cleveland, and Denver all missed. Um, yeah, it was a rough week. And then our spread bets, Detroit obviously missed. What the hell happened with Detroit, too? They look like they're competent, and then boom, they just cannot do it. They couldn't stop anybody on the ground. Um, but Detroit, Cleveland, Green Bay, and Minnesota missed. Baltimore was a void because they lost by exactly three. Um, and then Arizona covered, Dallas covered, and Philadelphia covered, but didn't matter. We got our asses kicked. All right, so for the bets this week, we'll go with the round robin first. Because we sucked last week, we cut the bet down to $50. Um, you guys aren't it's me. That bet sucked. Um, so round robin wise, $50 pays out 354.86. First thing, the Giants to cover 7.5 at Green Bay. This is the London game this week. I'm really getting burnt out on these already. But this game is typically a closer game, no matter what. The Giants are getting 7.5, so depending, how that game goes, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to cover. Um, Next, Seattle 5.5 at New Orleans. They just beat the Lions on the road, and might as well see what happens. I think they're going to cover against New Orleans as well. I've not seen it from New Orleans yet this year. Jacksonville to cover 7 against Houston. I mean, that's Jacksonville last week started off like a ball of fire and then blew it to Philadelphia. Um, Detroit to cover 3 at New England. Might as well take a shot at it. And then last, Miami to cover 3.5 at the Jets. Even though Teddy Bridgewater is likely starting, I still see the Dolphins being able to beat the Jets. Um, but yeah, $50 there equals 354.86. Next, our early bird money line. So this one has to be put in early, obviously, because this is the Sunday game included in it. So we got Green Bay, Seattle, the Bills, the Vikings, Miami, Tampa Bay, Detroit, Tennessee, Cleveland, and San Fran. So once again, San Fran, Cleveland, Tennessee, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Miami, the Vikings, the Bills, Seattle, and Green Bay. That money line bet there, $10 equals 13, 18, 61. And then last for this week, we've got the spread bet. So first off, Pittsburgh plus 14, Jacksonville -7, Detroit +3, Tennessee -2.5, Cleveland +3, Philadelphia -5.5, Baltimore -3, San Francisco -6, and Dallas +4. You hit on all those, $10 equals 1356.74. Once again, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Detroit, Tennessee, Cleveland, Philadelphia, Baltimore, San Francisco, and Dallas. Um, yeah, this last week has been rough. We can talk about this SGP again one more time, really quick. Latavius Murray to score a touchdown, Philip Lindsay to score a touchdown, an alternate of under 47.5. Colts money line and Naheem Hines to score a touchdown. $50 equals 78.65. That is the risk-free bet of the week. Yeah, that's how we're gonna end this thing. Last week was rough, and these kind of things happen. We had a bad week a few weeks ago, and then the next week we rebounded by hitting what was it, like $1,800 in SGPs. So it's the roller coaster of sports betting. We might have a few weeks where we're down, but we're never out. So, anyways, here I'll put up the spreadsheet and the picks and see where we are. We're at about $230 on the spreadsheet, and That's it for this week. I'm James, and I'll bet you on it.